Hello and welcome to the Crapshoot. We are here for an all-writing episode today. Apologies that Graham isn't here. He is finishing a couple of other things. And I just do want to say a quick warning. As you guys are probably no doubt aware, we've been having some troubles with the internet at the moon base. Originally we had 2 lines set up, one from Shaw, one from TELUS. The TELUS one never worked and was a huge ongoing problem, pain in the ass. So we're having another Shaw line put in today. However, to make that happen, we may have to go offline. We'll try to give you guys as much warning as possible.
But it could just happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure James will open the door and be like, well,
yeah.
But.
Yeah, we're pulling the TELUS line out like gutting a grouse. You just stand on its wings and pull its feet.
Whoa, whoa!
You've never heard that?
No! I wish I hadn't. Nope.
Yeah.
Cam and I are from the boonies, so we know how that works.
What I love
Yeah,
is
you're left with like basically a oven ready, like.
That's they're very efficient, actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it. And also, what's funny is that we didn't give up on TELUS. TELUS gave up on us.
Oh.
Wow.
Really?
Well, because they said
TELUS broke up with us?
Yeah, they said we're sending this to escalation, and then the next day somebody called us back and said we'd already had sent it to escalation. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to forward you on to the loyalty department and tell them that you're canceling your service. We're sorry.
Like
They did everything they could, and they're like, we're just going to let you break up with us.
Wait,
It's not you.
Did they
it's
put us
us
into palliative care?
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the issue was we had the same setup at the last office, and it worked fine. But for some reason, the TELUS internet here, something to do with like how
the building,
building or how their infrastructure is downtown. This doesn't make any sense to me. How just like what their lines are like, we cannot get a useful speed here. So there's no point.
I mean, maybe we don't have like fiber in the walls, like fiber optics. Maybe we just have like wood cable or something, like a single braid of like
braided jute cable.
yeah, like that yellow nylon rope they used in Boy Scouts.
Just pass a current through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, hopefully, the upside to this is that we may go offline briefly.
But when we come back,
we'll have an internet setup that works, so we can do things like upload a video while people are streaming, like we used to be able to do,
and not drop 10 seconds of frames every 2 minutes?
Yeah.
And have the chat go apeshit on us because of it.
Yeah. So
But that will way lower our chat participation in our stream.
It does mean that I won't have to do things like what I've previously been doing, which is staying late to wait to the times between streams to upload videos that are supposed to be online. By the way, Feed Dump will be online after the Crapshoot is over, by the way.
So we're getting a bundle of fiber the size of my forearm.
Nice.
Like the size of your penis, Cameron, if you're even thinking truly girthy.
It's a baby's arm holding an apple.
Anyhow,
I've always liked that line.
With that in mind,
Is that like the Shinji Ikari joke where she pulls aside the beer can and there's toothpicks?
Yep.
Oh God.
Penis jokes.
Well, all right. Penis jokes then for the Crapshoot.
Do we just want to write like
Might not be long, but it's thick like a can of tuna.
So like 4 Evangelion crap
a
shots?
penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Interior.
In Central Dogma.
Oh God.
Is that what you call it?
I'm sorry I cut you off talking about the uploading while streaming thing, but it's actually literally been the bane of my existence for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, that sounds really actually super inconvenient and like a giant pain in the ass.
Have you not heard me being like, please let me know when you go on break because I need to put a crap shot online today?
Right.
Oh, I see a jacket I don't recognize. I see 2 jackets I don't recognize.
Get him.
Oh, maybe that's
We're being robbed.
That's the shop people with very polite matching jackets.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Anyhow, let's not do anything in the interior of a penis because I'm pretty sure that camera that Beach gave us is not small enough.
I mean, where there's a will, you work up to it.
Holy shit.
I'd rather be sounded with a bastard file.
I just became a sumo wrestler.
Oh, what have we... Hey, anything interesting?
Hey, I wasn't in charge of picking this lineup. This was Graham and James.
Well, that's true.
Oh boy.
So blame them. Blame them
God.
for all of this.
Well,
Nope.
Oh, I can taste pennies.
I just heard like the.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like, have you ever been in so much pain that your vision just whites out?
Soon. Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Is the internet about to go down?
Are we all fired?
So there probably will be an internet interruption in the next little bit.
Oh, we are sure.
I'm hoping that it's going to be fast enough that it's just going to look like a whole bunch of frames are going to get dropped. It won't actually go offline completely, but we might go offline completely.
It's
But
it's
it's for a good cause.
Hey, chat. If
I
you
already
go
explained the
offline,
whole
let me know.
internet selection.
I don't know I guess if it starts dropping frames, you can just like switch to the commercial.
Is it like when you turn the lights off and you think, well, if I just turn the light off from here, I can get into bed before the light disappears?
That's basically what we're trying.
The
to
other
do.
Trevor says, "Hey, don't worry, this can be interrupted."
Yeah, everyone's like, based Paul, thank you.
He's Paul rescuing us.
Yeah, Paul's just like, so we're
I'm leaving
we're-
now.
Okay.
we're just pulling the internet out of the walls.
Never gonna use it.
I tuned into the stream and I'm burning the building down. Just starts mortaring bricks in front of the door.
Yeah, it's like, oh, nice.
This cask of a Montadillo.
Yeah.
Just like, ugh.
For the love of God, Montresor. Yes.
All
For
right.
the love of God.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're shooting these crap shots tomorrow, and I do want to point out that Heather, Corey, and I are all scheduled to be. I don't know who's waving to us.
It's fine.
I don't know who that lady is.
It's fine.
Well,
I mean, usually when that happens on the street, I wave back, and somebody behind me is like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Maybe it's June who runs the station.
Oh, we slipped into the corp timeline.
you
Is that-
mentioned that because there will be.
There will be 3 girls.
We could do-
we have Corey and myself and Heather, who will all be on set tomorrow. We could do some sort of middle-aged girl squad. Middle-aged girl squad! Look at them making healthy choices! Looking at strawberries in the grocery store.
I'm Sailor Fiber.
I'm Sailor Thrift. I don't know.
Look at them comparison shopping for the best deal! Middle-aged girl squad!
Sailor Rose.
Actually, one of the best crap shot things is probably when Liz was talking about rosé. Here's
yeah.
my 5 reasons why rosé wine is coming back. 1, it's super yummy, and just the screen comes in front of her.
Right. Yeah.
Oh dear.
That actually came from a true thing where Liz and I were like, let's drink wine in the middle of the day because you're up for visits and we're both degenerates, and
Yeah.
we couldn't decide whether to get red or white, so we went with rosé, and it was actually a terrible mistake. It was awful and
Isn't
sweet.
rosé just like hangover in a glass?
No, I've had some rosés that aren't like that, but this was very sweet and not good.
That was like when I went to one of the parties at Twitch where they had an open bar at TwitchCon, and I was like, I'm in California. I'll try the white wine. And the guy's like, this is Chilean, as he's pouring it. And I'm like, we can't afford to serve Californian wine here. Like,
You out of your mind?
yeah.
Yeah,
I guess so.
we need like at least 50 gallons per bar, right?
Yeah, Chilean wine's nice. It was very sweet though.
I hate sweet wine.
You could only drink, I think, about 3 glasses of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever they call those
Well,
things.
it
They
got
gave you,
easier.
Yeah. They filled that. There was a big glass they gave you of wine.
Well, I think I was probably the only person at the party having it. So they're like, well, if you've got to open a bottle, might as well go through the entire thing.
But they just hand you a bottle and a bendy straw.
Is there something we could do like at a bar or at an open bar? It's just like, hey, I'm not local, so like, what do you give to the people who are visiting? It's like, oh, well, this or this. Like, those don't sound appealing. It's like, well, how about this?
We'd have to set up a bar set.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost access to our bar.
that's the kind of joke
We
that
got a bar?
you'd want to.
Yeah, James and Graham had that friend who worked at Little Jumbo.
Oh,
But now
right.
he owns Sandwich.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
We lost access to a bar, but we
Yeah.
gained access to a sandwich.
Yeah.
Hi, TQ.
Okay.
I mean, normally I come with an idea prepared, but really all I had was Middle-aged Girl Squad, which I don't actually want to do a Teen Girl Squad parody.
Just like this idea that you rolled in this morning, being like, this is what I've thought of, and then you took you 20 minutes into the stream to actually roll it out, and I was like, oh, I thought that was like, but you had that. You were like, this is what I'm gonna do.
No, I actually rolled in this. I woke up.
Yeah.
I slept through my alarm, and then my other alarm also was slept in late.
Aw.
So I woke up at 8:45.
Wow.
Texted Heather and was like, I'm so sorry, I overslept. Washed my face, like gargled. I don't think I even brushed my teeth. Poured a cup of coffee because I have my priorities straight. And I drink instant coffee at home for such emergencies and came down here. So
And we
like,
still started that stream mostly on time.
That's awesome.
yeah, mostly because of Heather. It had
How
nothing
was
to do
it
with
this
me.
morning?
It's a good game.
Okay.
It's a magical game where you can maybe date people at your magical high school.
Oh.
Not Harry Potter high school, though.
Is it not Harry Potter school? Not Hogwarts?
Yes, it's very clearly not Hogwarts.
Right. Like that Hermione Granger costume that was like...
Hermie Granger.
No, it's not quite that.
Okay.
Not Harry Potter, but it's clearly not Harry
Hermie
Potter.
Grinder?
It was the top student at Chogborts, I think was like literally what it said on the costume package.
The problem, Inventari says, the problem is when you say Corey, all I can think of is Banana Corey, and she works best now when no one expects it. And she needs to
Well,
show up in an unrelated crap shop.
Yeah, it's like the beach drop, right?
Yeah.
We have to put those.
Which we haven't done in a while.
Yeah, and now that I've mentioned it, right?
Yeah.
It's like the game, right?
Yeah, it won't work.
That was
Yeah.
a good
Can
movie.
we get 2 more banana suits and then we all dress up as bananas and hang out with Banana Corey?
Now,
In a bunch?
now the Halloween stores are all having things on sale right now because it's like November 3rd.
Shit.
So if
We
we
need
want to
some
get
shitty
if
costumes.
we need additional pylons, or in this case bananas, this is the time to acquire them.
So, like she's on a coffee break and she's just sitting down, like she's making herself some tea or whatever, and she goes and she sits on the couch and there's you and Heather in banana outfits as well. It's like, it's been a good day or whatever. Like,
Well, I wish we had like a punch, like like those old punch-in machines like that in Looney Tune
Water
cartoons.
bottles.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like she
Anybody still
punches in,
use those?
has some coffee, reads the paper, and then goes out, and then just like her and like 2 other bananas are just beating the shit out of somebody.
she would probably need a henshin of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she just walks past like 2 other people in banana suits, like with rebar. Like, have you ever seen? You've seen Rejected, right? You remember the Silly Hats Only
Oh
party?
yeah, the just
Yeah.
like
And it's just playing like the clang noise.
ting 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 ting. Yeah.
Yeah, or like in Jason X, where they put him into the holodeck, and he's got one of the people.
I
No.
haven't seen Jason X.
It's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Like it's not a Friday the 13th movie, but it's amazing. Because they put him into the holodeck to keep him distracted, right, while they try to formulate a plan, and it puts him into a simulation of Crystal Lake, and it's like there are these 2 teenage girls who are like, "Do you want to smoke marijuana and have promiscuous sex?" "Why, yes, I do." And then they're like, "Okay, that should keep him busy for a little while." And then it cuts back to him 5 minutes later, and he's got a sleeping bag, and he's beating it against a tree, and every time he does, he goes, "Slam, ouch, slam, ouch, slam, ouch, crunch, slam, slam, slam."
holy shit!
What the fuck?
Wow.
Like, it's just
they've
this
made a lot of those movies.
It's a great gag.
How's the rest of the movie?
It also has this great moment where like the Space Marine is like sneaking along, and he's like, up against a wall, and just like a space machete comes through a bulkhead and like stabs him in the chest, and he's like, "It'll take more than a tickle in the ribs to put this old dog down." And the machete goes out and comes back in again, and he's like, "Yeah, that'll do it."
Oh, I had no idea that these Friday the 13th movies were comedies.
I mean, I think
think
after
they
a certain
needed one.
point.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we've had a lot of fun here, and we've written
Yeah.
exactly 0 crap shots, and we've been broadcasting for 20 minutes.
Uh-oh,
Oops.
my bad.
No, I mean, we're all to blame here. Okay, brown bag lunches. There's an idea.
Okay.
Maybe we could be like, hey, what did you bring for lunch today? We could do like a thing. And
Do you think the place my mind went was like one person's like, I got an apple and a sandwich, and the other person's like, I got, like turkey club, and the third person has a bag put over their head and they're dragged away.
the third person's like, I got a banana, and then just pans at Banana Corey. She's like, what? Okay, that's stupid. We shouldn't do that.
I I hate bananas.
It's
and
like,
pan over
it's
to
just
banana
like,
Corey.
I got a banana. No,
she just-
no, you got a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, and she just cracks her knuckles.
Yeah. Ew, bananas.
I love bananas.
And then it starts playing Hino like the banana.
I don't know that. Brown bag lunches, but loot box style. It's like,
Oh,
what did you get for lunch? Oh, a couple of grays and a blue.
I love that, actually. The gray is like egg salad sandwich.
Ugh.
Although sometimes, like, if you're in the mood for an egg salad sandwich, and it's a nice egg salad sandwich made with, like, good eggs and, like, little crunchy bits of celery.
How do you get
Good.
around it smelling like sewage, though?
It's fresh. You
You-
do not take
yeah.
an egg salad sandwich. You make the egg salad and you immediately consume it.
Yeah, it like the eggs have to be prepared very carefully as well.
But, like,
Did
occasionally,
you ever
it's
encounter
very
that
good.
motherfucker who would bring, like,
The tuna sandwich.
no,
just-
like a hard-boiled egg and, like, peel it and it would be all gray and it would just, like,
Yeah, you would have
reek like a pile of sulfur?
yeah,
It's like,
No.
what is wrong with you?
yeah. It's like, how do you make hard-boiled eggs? Oh, I just put them in the water and then go and have a shower and come back in 4 hours and they're usually done, right?
I've actually been trying to work on my soft-boiled egg technique because I feel like a soft-boiled egg would be delicious, but it turns out like you only need to boil them for like 5 minutes. I think
Yeah.
I'm overdoing it.
Yeah, like,
Like, how do you boil your eggs? A hardcore boiled. See, the problem with that sort of joke is to just be like, it's like, how do you have your eggs? It's like hard boiled, and then it cuts to the egg sliding down a banister with 2 guns, just like going nuts.
and then it like winds up getting rolled in flour and then sprayed with gore.
Nobody
that
will.
hard-boiled,
No,
or
yeah, that
was
was
that-
hard boiled.
yeah.
Nobody will get that reference, but it'd be so awesome.
Oh man, remember like.
Oh,
I just
Italian
remember
fat.
that movie and
It's
people
so
being like,
good.
"Chow, it's okay, he's dead. Chow,
Like,
stop,
fuck you, he's dead.
stop shooting him. Chow, he's dead."
Oh, I want to watch that film again.
Yeah, wow.
So good.
No, TXC2 is saying soft boil is like 3 minutes, which probably explains why my soft-boiled eggs have always, like, nicely done hard-boiled eggs, but still hard-boiled eggs. Which I actually don't mind, but I certainly wouldn't take it in. Like, that's something I make myself for breakfast at home and immediately consume.
I mean, like, I think that a brown bag lunch as loot crate could work.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you know, in interest of, you know, office morale, we've decided to implement a lunch program. You know, it'll have this buy-in, and then you get a brown bag lunch. And it's like, what do you get? Right? Oh, legendary.
It's like, oh,
I don't
lucky.
think we even need to, like, set it up like that. I think it's just a bunch of people opening their lunches, and it's just like, oh man, legendary chocolate pudding cup.
Like if you could have, I mean, it'd be great if you could actually have like, we'd have to have an effect maybe of like a loot crate landing. Like,
It sounds like a lot of special effects.
right,
unfortunately.
that'd be really difficult. Like, is there other ways to represent like it, like glowing engrams or something like that, where it's like you see the thing and it's like, oh sweet, lunch is here, and everyone goes and cracks their engram, and it's like, I got this.
Dupes.
And one dude gets the shitty egg salad sandwich because he
I
cracked
got
like
3
low.
dupes in the same bag.
And then another guy cracks it and gets like the really nice egg salad sandwich.
I feel like a better sandwich is like something like very involved, like brie and apple or something like
Or
that.
like on crusty bread.
Oh, I just want delicious. I've already eaten lunch.
I've had 3 of these today. He's like,
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, just keep rolling
Oh,
vegetables.
brie and apple, damn it! I was hoping to get ham and cheese to complete the set.
This is working on your 50s set.
I really need that for my build. Yeah, we've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should consider some exercise.
But my bills, my gains.
Full-size candy bar.
I just had a dreadful idea, which would never work, but it's like somebody who's been exercising in a very weird way, and all their muscle has turned into like this giant wen sticking out the side. It's like this hardened knot. They're like, how did you even do that? It's like, my gains.
And then
you need to see a
grows
doctor.
face and is like, hey. It just
Like,
turns
oh,
out
he's
that-
budding.
yeah, into that gag from How to Get Ahead in
Oh my
Advertising.
god, that bit is so good. It's like how you do it, and he just goes insane.
Yeah, like his reaction where he's just like,
Richard E. Grant has a bad day.
okay, so Is loot crate lunchboxes? Is that
Does that
our,
work?
Is that our concept? Is there?
I'm still. There are many jokes to be made, but
we need
I'm.
one that works.
We need one that works, and I'm still fuzzy on the implementation.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like to do this, what you want is not the brown bag lunch, but we need like a bunch of like actual like traditional style lunch boxes. So it's very clear it's a lunch box, but it also sort of opens like a. But where do you even fucking find those anymore?
There was at TwitchCon, there was a company selling like loot crates that were themed, right? And they had one that I was pretty sure was like an actual Overwatch loot crate.
Loot crate bento.
They're the ones selling like the Neko Atsume ones
Yeah.
too, right?
Graham bought one back for Penelope.
Oh yeah, did you score?
She has Sleepy Cat, Car Cat, and Sleepy Cat's the fat cat that eats all the food. And it's like,
Oh, mine's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a good get. And then like a cat dressed as a coach, complete with like the little like yellow thing that we have one of those, like the director's cone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wah, wah,
nice.
wah, wah, wah.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
But she likes her cats.
Oh, yeah, somebody in the chat has asked what if we use coolers instead?
So we have to buy like 3 coolers.
Yeah, because they would have to match.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to spend like $100 on coolers. But yeah, because I don't want it to just like.
Just be like straight up brown bags. I mean, if we could get brown bags, like we could get paper bags that were in 3 different colors,
Yeah.
but we'd have to go get the props for that. Like, we'd
Comic
have to-
shops often have merch lunch boxes.
Do you want to at least like put this down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Lunch
a
crate.
it's a 30-second skit that doesn't go any further. Buying a bunch of lunch boxes or other stuff is kind of not
Yeah,
really.
not economical.
No.
Well, plus I'm not sure like what we do with like the special effects, and like yeah, the joke is that like it's like loot crates. It's like I got the same thing and I got the third dupe, but like I don't know where like the punchline is for the thing. You know what I
Is
mean?
there something like? I'm just thinking about what we talked about earlier. If there's anything we can harvest out of that, you know, like talking about wine, not necessarily like at an open bar, but like. I'm just trying to think how you'd be able to do that without it just being like a list of dumb wine names, or just like tasting it, talking about like what you experience. It's like sadness, and just a
Hint of desperation.
just a hint of desperation. And ooh, filing cabinet.
So
That's coming on
like
strong.
some sommeliers.
Just like, well, they just go back and forth like tasting these wines, and one is like, "We are completely full of shit, aren't we?" It's just like that's the job. I do like the idea of like tasting one being like notes of filing cabinet.
There was a long time ago, we had this idea that actually you came up with to do like this like
ice cream
weird
one?
esoteric ice cream.
We never got
flavor
around
shop.
to doing that.
Well, because we need to film in a place that like has ice cream and stuff like
It'd
that.
probably be going to like Mr. Tubbs or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a bunch of good ones. There was some really stupid jokes in there. It's just like, this one's Gulf War. 1 or 2? 2. Oh, I'll pass.
Yeah. Well,
Like, what?
I was really hoping for the clean exorcism of the ghosts of Vietnam with a clear moral imperative.
Just blinks. We've got World War One.
Tastes like falling empires.
TXC2, I'm getting notes of oak honey and the longing sense that I will never find love or happiness. Oh, it was the Brita water filter crap shot that was recently like that, apparently.
Wait, what?
I think it was a PAX crap shot.
I don't quite remember that one.
Oh, apparently the Good Place did it. Well then, they've got Megan Amram writing for them. Well, we can't compete.
Dude, we're host.
Yeah.
Wine pairings. What kind of squad do you want to put together?
What is funny?
An SCP crap shot? What is SCP?
Oh, SCP is
Was secure, contain.
it's a creepypasta
Yeah,
like fiction website where you just like write fictional entries of items sort of interred in this like organization that keeps weird, creepy, arcane shit under lock and key. So it's just it's just a framework around which you can write creepypastas. Some of them are really good. Some of them are dog shit.
Right.
But it's also spawned a couple of like games and
It's a
Artwork
crowdsourced
and stuff.
X-File, says Brenda.
yeah, but
Moore.
that's basically it. Yeah,
Neat. That sounds really cool.
it is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some really good ones. Like there's a video of a speech that President Reagan gave.
Oh, yeah,
but that
yeah.
never occurred. And during the speech, like phantasmal injuries keep appearing on him.
Yeah, and in his like speech, every time you play it, it's a different speech, and it sort of devolves into like weird, creepy
That sounds
shit.
cool.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a
I'm
couple
not
of
sure how
classic
you
ones,
would
but-
do that, but
What about, this would be going somewhere, we do 3 girls at a sleepover telling spooky stories.
Okay,
okay.
Because we have girls.
like,
And that's very like teen girl sleepover
there-
thing, is telling spooky stories.
is there actually like,
So set up and like,
well, the setup of having girls on a sleepover, you could get a couple out of
Oh,
that.
I
Like you
think
could
so.
do creepy stories. There could be like truth or dare, and like I
Or
don't know,
like-
talking about boys or,
or like
something.
a spooky thing happening.
Yeah.
Oh God, what if it was like girl talk about boys they like, but that ends up turning into a creepy story every time?
Jeez.
Too close.
Aw.
Too real right now.
I mean, I was thinking about like his rib cage opening up and there being teeth inside, but
Again, every day.
it's like, oh, I hate it when I'm on the bus and just like his maw distends into this like black void that tries to swallow me up. It's so rude.
It's like there's this guy at school who he's on the football team.
Oh my God!
Right, and they go on about that, and it's like, and it's just kind of this thing, and it just kind of builds in that whole direction.
Yeah.
And then he died or whatever. Yeah, right? It's like
so tragic.
Oh my God, really?
So like start out and it was just like, and they were walking through the woods and like, because I'm a little bit inspired from the Halloween Loading Ready Live of you guys telling your spooky stories.
oh God.
Spooky. Ghost gossips.
Ghost gossips. It's like, did you hear about Bethany? She like totally died in an industrial accident and now she's just like hanging around. It's so fucking annoying.
And then turns, it's like, shut up. I've got nothing else to do.
Besh, I'm dead. Peace.
Bitch, I'm dead, not deaf.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like turns like this and goes like
Yeah, you
back
could
in
even
the-
shoot her in front of a green screen, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
could just
yeah.
like do the frame, like
Yeah.
do the Poochie thing.
It's like, bitch, I am dead, not deaf. Is a really good punchline.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think, yes, I'm not deleting Loot Crate lunchboxes, but until I figure out a way to make that work, I'm gonna leave that alone. So like int a living room?
Or something.
Yeah, a
It
house.
could even just be like a dark room.
Yeah.
Well, like something that looks like somebody's house, not like our office, right?
Yeah.
Int a living room. Several teens. We'll put teens in quotation marks.
Generous quotation marks.
Look, some of us, I got ID'd in Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
Because I was,
That must be so flattering.
well, here's the deal. I was with my friend Adam Hancock, who looks 12. So we're out ordering drinks, me, Adam, and Lindsay, and the waitress IDs Adam, and I kind of look at him smugly, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. I'm not really paying attention, then she looks at me, and I was like, oh, really? Me too? Oh, okay, here you go. I hands her my ID. And then she looks at me and Adam, who are both in our 30s, and then she looks at Lindsay and is like, I'm not even going to bother. And Lindsay was like,
Yeah, it's like when we were going to like the one of the bars at TwitchCon and like, Kate gets ID'd and I think Graham
Foogie
got
gets
ID'd.
ID'd.
Foogie got ID'd.
Foogie also
and,
looks 12.
Yeah, and like the bouncer just looks at me and is like, no. Oh, I'm gonna die soon, aren't I?
I think she may have been. I think she may have ID'd me just because I was looking at Adam so smugly. I was like, right, and she's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Several
Okay.
teens are telling a spooky story about Becky.
It's always Becky. Becky.
Teen 1. Wait, no. 'Cause there's got to be more hearsay.
Why is it always the old mill?
Because
It's like,
It's
I
fine.
heard Becky died at the old mill. Oh, you mean that like dive bar? Or just like you mean that bar out like out of the east side?
Oh, I
it's
hate
such
that
a
club.
it's such a dive. I really laughed the first time somebody described a bar as being a dive.
Yeah.
Like, and really meant it.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting it. He's like, oh, this place? Yeah, that's a dive. I was like,
yeah. I heard Becky died at the old mill because her and Scott Perkins went there to get to second base. Wait, what's second base? What's third base?
nobody knows. It's completely subjective. Everybody has a different definition for it. Nobody has any idea.
The what?
You also have third place.
No, that's even better.
Yeah.
Try to get to third place.
No,
It's base, you idiots.
It needs to scan. You can't subvert the point of the joke in the first sentence, otherwise the whole thing falls apart.
Third base is fisticuffs.
It's really hard to get up there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you have to enter into the kumite. You need, like, the entrance fee past the physical.
Prove you know how to fight.
You gotta
You have
sign the
you-
waivers for
you
the
have-
Ton team.
You have to make the bottom brick explode. Shit. I just think, like, you could this is unrelated. But it's like you're talking about, like, what is third base? And then it just like goes out into like deep space, and there's like this mind trying to like figure out what it is.
There's like, I shit you not, an American Vandal. There is a long and lengthy discussion of them trying to clarify what the fuck third base is because it matters deeply to their to their investigation.
Who's on first? Ha 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 ha.
How do you spell Melissa?
2 S's.
Wait.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, see what I mean? Like everybody has a different definition. It's like third base is wear them as a hat.
I thought it was like anything to like below the belt touching.
What, like the knees?
That's good
It's
heel.
like Margaret, touch my ankles.
Oh shit, I came.
Out my toes. Hoo-wee.
All right. I heard that Becky died at the old mill because her and Scott Perkins were getting to third base and they got so distracted that beam fell from the ceiling and crushed her head in. Well, I heard that Scott Perkins didn't have anything to do with it. It was Melissa on the cheerleading squad taking out the competition.
With a nail gun.
Yeah. I don't know, take out the competition with a nail gun. But
Yeah, that's fine. As it is.
Because the ending is
yeah.
like, and now I hear that Becky just hangs around all day like a ghost and she won't go away. And it's like, bitch, I'm dead, not
Yeah,
dead.
and I feel like they gotta be mean to Becky one
Yeah.
more time. It's
So
like,
like, good riddance. She
well,
was
whatever.
always-
She totally deserved it.
She totally. What would something like petty for them to hang around to drive?
She totally deserved it after she wore the same dress that Claire was looking at for spring formal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an important question. Are the guys going to play Teen Girls? No! Actual women will play the Teen Girls.
Well, I feel like we gotta have at least a couple. We gotta have one boy in here, because there's only,
Oh,
I
so
mean,
it's like
like,
a boy-girl party?
unless we can get like TQ for like an hour tomorrow.
Well, like, don't you? It's like you and.
Corey and Heather.
Yeah, but who's gonna play the ghost?
Oh, right.
One of the boys in drag.
No.
No. I mean, it could just be two girls talking together and then the
I
third
like
is
it.
the ghost, but.
Wow, holy shit.
Wow.
So dumb. TQ, I can do that. Let me ghost. I'll text you after this is over. So, I heard that Becky died at the old mill because her and Scott Perkins were going to go to third base, and they got so distracted a beam fell from the ceiling and crushed her head in.
I heard that Scott Perkins didn't have anything to do with it. It was Melissa on the cheerleading squad taking out the competition.
Well, whatever she totally deserved it after she totally ganked the dress Clara had her eyes on for spring formal.
They say she still haunts the school, moaning about how her jeans make her look fat.
Fuck's sake.
Now is that the
That's so stupid and petty.
is that the whip to reveal that she's actually there?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, like, typically ghosts haunt a specific place.
Yeah.
I mean, the school's fine. Just because she got killed at the... I mean, are we seriously
She
talking
still
about
haunts
ghost
the
logic?
food court.
The food court.
Oh, yes.
Now, if
That's so much better.
she haunts the food court, though, how is she there in the living room with you guys?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Nah, she's just visiting.
Yeah.
No, she still haunts Facebook looking for parties to crash.
Oh yeah.
I do really like the making
Yeah.
your jeans look bad.
Instagram.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
would
yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
What are the teens into these days? It's not Facebook. It's Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah.
Insta.
Or is it just would people just say IG? Someone who's cooler than me.
I don't know. I think most people say Insta. But what the fuck do I know?
Yeah. Out moaning about how she wants a Cinnabon but doesn't want the carbs.
Teens love LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Insta, thank you, TQ.
God damn.
How funny would it be if the kids started ironically getting into LinkedIn? Like they used it
As
as
the
just-
one place that nobody goes.
It's just
Yeah.
like as a normal social network, but they just use it because it's funny. Wow, that would be weird.
Ironically, making LinkedIn accounts.
Yeah, and then they all end up as accountants. Or just like, what the fuck? How did this happen?
Oh, I got a free workshop.
Yeah, I gotta work on my synergy.
Yeah, Snapchat's icon is a ghost. So Snapchat would be really good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Google Plus.
No, I think moaning about how her jeans make her look
Telnet.
fat is really funny. Like, it's so petty.
Yeah.
It's so petty.
Like, if you wanted to read the setup, like, could we talk about them, lamenting the state of various social medias and talking about ironically joining LinkedIn?
I mean, I think that's a totally different crap
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do kind of like that as a crap shot, but let's finish this. All right, so she still haunts Insta, moaning about how her jeans make her look fat. Haha, what a loser.
Those team. Like, bash.
Do we even need this line? Ghost.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead, not deaf.
There we go. Yeah. Print it.
I don't know if this is quite right.
Well, I mean, like, she flips double birds and, like, fades.
Fades,
like-
just like fades. Maybe not into the wall, but just
Like,
like
disappears.
dissipates. Why did I put Becky in quotation marks? I may never know.
Becky.
All right.
Bench.
Bish.
I'm a fan of Bish.
Okay, I heard Becky died at the old mill because her and Scott Perkins were getting to third base and they got so distracted a beam fell from the ceiling and crushed her head in. I heard that Scott Perkins didn't have anything to do with it. It was Melissa on the cheerleading squad taking out the competition. There just happened to be a lot of beams around. And she was distracted. Or something. I just feel like that line needs a bit more. Or
Just
something.
trying to unhook her jaw. Oh, that's too bad.
That's too far.
That's going in a different direction. It's like, wait, you mean she's a snake? No, she's... Never mind.
Do they need to be mean to Melissa too?
No, I think it's just like Melissa was getting her revenge or something like that.
Melissa was practicing her beam work? Like, what, like on the aerobics team?
I just really love painting the image of somebody like giving somebody a handy and then
Oh god.
That's really horrible!
Scott Perkins is going to be in therapy for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know why the image that popped into my mind was like giving the handy while like browsing. It's just like, huh? Oh, what a time to be alive.
I do like the whole thing of like Scott's gonna need a lot of therapy.
Yeah, I'm trying to change his ad to get that in there. Scott just happened to be there, and he's going to need a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
He's so dreamy.
Or how about now he's in therapy? And now he's in therapy.
The more red like, yeah, I heard it was Melissa on the cheerleading squad taking out the competition. Scott just happened to be there. Now he's going to be in therapy forever. And instead of moaning about how her jeans look fat, how about like leaving shitty comments about how other people's jeans aren't flattering?
But what clothes
Still
people
haunts Insta telling people that their shoulders are too broad for that top.
Oh,
Wow! Ow!
that's so mean.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I feel like
It's like leaving shitty
they say she still haunts Cam too harsh. Is Cam just a mean person? I think we're all channeling our inner mean
I
girls
also
here.
think that he's probably picked that up from somewhere else. Like, you don't leave shitty comments about people's shoulders being too broad.
We just wrote a sketch about somebody dying because they were getting to third base, and I'm the mean one.
That one came straight from my head.
It's true.
I'm just trying to think. I heard she still... People can't really leave anonymous quote thing on
Just
Insta.
leaving shitty comments about...
Yeah.
Leaving comments about how nice their smile is now that their teeth are getting better.
No, that's too subtle.
Yeah.
We need some...
About how people's shoulders are. I even just telling people their shoulders are too wide for their tops.
Changing the filters?
Changing the filters? Changing other people's filters? What's the worst Instagram filter?
I don't know.
Wait, you can do that? You can go in Instagram and change the filters on a picture somebody else has already posted?
No.
I don't know what this means.
Well, I mean,
No,
she was haunting.
with the power of her supernatural
I
ghost.
see.
Yeah.
Using pure hand wavium.
Well, Papyrus isn't an Instagram filter.
Could be.
Vintage.
What, it turns everybody into skeletons?
Let's see here. Where's my copy of Insta?
Surely no filter is the worst filter. I feel like some are like
Oh, sweet, I deleted it.
What did you delete?
removing the filters.
Instagram.
Huh.
Yeah. Good for me.
Nashville is the worst.
Wow, there's a sunbeam one. That's weird.
Also, the worst is Hefe. Okay, great. They say she still haunts Insta, changing people's filters to Hefe and leaving shitty comments about how their shoulders are too wide for halter tops.
What a loser.
Huh. What a loser. I'm glad she's dead.
Wow! Oh, no, you can't use that because then
Oh,
it,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's what a loser, good riddance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good riddance is good, I think, yeah. Here's something no teen has ever said. Good
Yeah.
riddance.
All right. I think I'm happier with this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I just need to forever with the. Now he's going to be in therapy like forever.
Does the so the time period here is this isn't like immediate. This is like a week or two after. Like, do you remember? Did you hear about Becky? Like that kind of thing. It's like
People are like, I don't know what a halter top is. So I've changed to tube tops, which is, I think, a funnier turn of phrase anyhow. A tube top is just like a bandeau for your boobs.
A what?
bandeau.
What's a bendo?
It's a
Tube top for your boobs.
it's like a cylinder of fabric that goes over your tits region.
Yeah.
Your bustular region.
Yeah.
So it's like a sweatband.
Yes. It's a very
It's a really big sweatband. Jesus.
Sometimes they put a twist in the middle, so it's a Mobius sweatband.
Huh. Well,
it's a binder without a shirt.
I thought binders fit a lot more tightly.
They're supposed to obscure, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's read this one more time.
Okay.
I heard that Becky died at the old mill because her and Scott Perkins were getting to third base and they got so distracted a beam fell from the ceiling and crushed her head in.
I heard it was Melissa on the cheerleading squad taking out the competition. Scott just happened to be there, and now he's going to be in therapy, like, forever.
Well, whatever she deserved. Whatever. She deserved it after she totally ganked the dress Clara had her eye on for spring formal.
They say she still haunts Insta, changing people's filters to Hefe and leaving shitty comments about how their shoulders are too wide for tube tops.
What a loser. Good riddance.
Bish, I'm dead, not deaf.
Ghost disappears. Flipping the bird. Okay. I'm happy with this. All right, that's one stupid crap shot. Okay, what was the other thing that we came up with?
Ironically joining
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Right, maybe it's just people complaining about like
pissing-
Twitter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so done with Twitter. It's like unusable. You know, blah blah blah. It's just like, oh, Instagram's not much better. It's like, have you guys tried Mastodon? Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Have you guys tried Matt? Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Just like harsh slam.
Yeah.
It's like, well, there's
You
nothing
could
left.
always join my Mastodon and shut the fuck up.
Just like, oh,
Just
good.
hard cut to a bunch of people beating him with pipes.
That's the end of the
Yeah.
Wow,
I like
that's-
that. Yeah, that's good.
That's
That's a harsh burn on Mastodon. I haven't even used it.
Mastodon is, I believe, where the people who can manage to get themselves banned on Twitter can
It's like
circle the drain of
Yeah.
humanity.
Mastodon is a lot like Twitter if nobody used it.
Well, nobody except awful people.
I mean, like, I've heard of people just starting their own people use it kind of like Slack,
Right.
right?
How are you enjoying using Mastodon, Beach?
Beej at octodon.social. Got anything else you want to add, guys?
Wait, VK is Russian Facebook?
Yeah, Vanatke, or whatever, however
Wow.
you say.
I know there's actually an alt-right Twitter clone thing that I don't want to mention the name of.
I thought a lot of people went on to Mastodon if they got banned from Twitter.
It's one of those a lot of people were going to Mastodon so that they could be on an instance. Because the thing about it is that you have to hook instances into other instances in order to see stuff. So it's not like Twitter where all of Twitter is available to you. It's like if you join an instance, they might only decide that they want to talk to 3 or 4 different instances, which is
right.
which is great if you're like I don't want to see what a bunch of shitbags in another instance are doing, and then because like one person or 2 people run a certain instance, they can be like, we don't like you being here, so we're kicking you off. Go to another instance.
Oh, interesting.
I do like that line though. It's like you could always join my Mastodon, and then just the hard cut off to like, shut the fuck up, Donnie, right? Like the Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was wrong about what the name. I thought it was Mastodon, where people who were being kicked off Twitter are going. Apparently, it's another startup social network that we don't need to talk about.
Yeah. But I really like the idea of teens just finally being like, I have to go somewhere that my parents aren't hanging out. Let's go to LinkedIn. Right? Like, I think that's really good.
I don't know if it necessarily needs to be from teens. I think there's enough wariness
people.
with social media that it could be anybody.
It could be anybody's.
Yeah.
What if it was more of a PSA about how
Oh,
adults want teens to use LinkedIn?
Or it's just like, try LinkedIn. No one's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, do you like social media but hate the lack of privacy? Why not join a network where you can be left alone? Try LinkedIn.
Hey, surly teens. Yeah.
No. Hello, surly millennials.
What?
Yeah.
It's like, put down that avocado toast and listen up.
So it's just like it's just like 2 people sitting around eating avocado toast.
Can we have somebody like take a chair and sit on it backwards and go, hey teens, let me talk to you about LinkedIn.
Let me rap to you about LinkedIn.
I like that that's going to remain the shitty way of showing that you're out of touch. And because that's like, that joke is, I think, about 20 years old by now, right?
Yeah.
And I love that that's just going to continue to be the same way of, we'll tell that same joke over and over.
Let's rap about X.
Yeah, that'll always be lame to kids.
It's like, let's vaporwave about drugs.
I do kind of like 2 people eating avocado toast, which I think I have some ripe avocados at home. They were on sale.
I also like the idea of eating avocado toast.
I could go for some lunch too.
Well, I'm just like for like the props.
Oh, yeah.
So
right.
and you know the shorthand for millennial.
Yeah.
Right? I can be one of those people with my asymmetrical, omnisexual haircuts. I've seen men and women with my haircut. I like it. I like that I have the haircut of the future, the genderless side shave.
I have the haircut of the 50s.
You have a normal haircut.
I have hair.
I need to get rid of most of my hair again.
It's a good feeling. I like it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, a group of people sharing anxiety about social media. And
So, int a kitchen. Let's just say 2 people.
Sure.
So, I mean, where do you want to start? Did you want to start with like the obvious one, like Facebook is
it's
like
like
such a hole?
Yeah, Facebook is like a whole, and everyone on Twitter has either gone completely insane or pieced out like the end of Good Will Hunting.
The only people that talk to me on Facebook is my aunt asking me why I haven't had any children yet.
Yeah.
Why I haven't shat a baby out my vag yet.
Wow! What the fuck, Kathleen?
That's what my Nana does. Too real.
Have you ever been on the subreddit Old Person
Oh my
Facebook?
god! All of the women are like, it's too real.
Yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
real.
If you haven't used it yet, I'm going to take it away.
Well, what?
Someone's harvester coming.
Oh no! Just imagine this figure like Santa Claus leaping from rooftop to rooftop with a big sack.
Yeah. They're like, what I wouldn't give for a supple vagina.
Those ovaries are going for on the black market.
We have to have a disclaimer on the front of Crapshoot. They're like, written by Kathleen DeVere. Don't tweet at us about this one.
It's every crack you just have at the end. Don't at us.
at this bitch.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I just really think just like there'd be some sort of like Baba Yaga witch who shows up and bitches about you for not having children yet, and just like complains that if you're not going to use your supple self-lubricating vagina, I will.
It's like, wait, what do you mean? That's really weird. Oh no.
Yes.
Hey, back to the
You're right.
avocado
There's
toast.
2 people eating avocado.
So it's like one
toast.
person should probably complain about Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
I can't do Facebook anymore.
It's like I am so close to deleting Facebook forever.
I'm done with Facebook.
Yep.
Just like last week, shut up. Here's what's going on. Do we want 2
What
things
kind
for
of
this?
shit? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of shit did people send you on Facebook?
My entire feed is just
Minion memes.
Minion memes and old people sharing about how all their friends are dying.
No, and my aunt bitching at me.
Yeah.
It's just pictures of my parents spending my inheritance and my aunt bitching at me.
Oh, Minion memes is such like a good thing.
It's very
for
good.
what parents do on Facebook.
There's also like,
And my grandmother.
like IFL science.
Oh yeah. My
Like
entire feed are just
low-res political cartoons from the 40s.
Oh God.
I want to stay away from like
The
my
politics
family
of it?
being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
somehow it's all just pictures of minions drinking white wine.
What the?
I just kind of like minions drinking wine.
Oh dear.
That's so weird.
Minions drinking
That's
rosé.
perfect. Yeah.
I think wine is fine. Oh, I'm done with Facebook. My entire feed is just minions drinking wine, and my grandmother reminding me my ovaries are getting more shriveled by the day.
Just like
And then person
and
two.
next
Twitter-
person would be like sounds better than Twitter.
Which is just watching people that I admire developing ulcers. Or
No, it's just like apocalyptic panic and finding out people I loved are sex offenders.
Yeah.
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 That's just too real.
I admire.
Yeah,
I admired.
yeah. That seems like what. Yeah, still sounds better than Twitter. All that is now is apocalyptic panic and finding out people I admired are actually sex offenders. It's too real. Too real. Somebody
who's the
suggests
third
getting
person?
more shriveled by the hour.
Maybe.
So then the two of them have to make a game plan. They're like, okay, if we're not sticking around, where are we going to?
Yeah, it's like person 3 or person 1. I really wish there was like.
Let's make a suicide pact. If we're both Facebook suicide pact. If we're leaving Facebook and Twitter, where are we going?
I think we don't even need to. I don't even think we need to do that. I think we just be like, oh, I wish there was a social media network.
Yeah. There's gotta be a better way.
There's got to be a better. There's got to be a social. There's got to be a way I can use social media without being panicked or propositioned to shoot a baby from my loins.
Yeah. or being
Or being hounded.
yeah.
Gotta be.
by being hounded by like baby hungry relatives.
There's got to be a better
Baby
way.
thirsty relatives.
Ew. But also, sure.
There's got to be a social network we can use that doesn't trigger an anxiety spiral.
Yeah. You can go to LinkedIn. All that's there are like are abandoned CVs and MailChimp bots.
Yeah, social
It's a
network.
chimp bot.
MailChimp
I don't-
is like a email
It's a mailing list provider.
mailing list provider. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't run your own mailing lists or because you don't have a mail server or access to something like that, they will handle all that for you. They're a good company apparently. Just everyone uses them.
Yeah.
So everything shows up in your email inbox by MailChimp.
Could be a bit of right. There must be a social network where I won't.
I won't be hounded by.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta get like I won't need to lie down after reading about the day's news or something like that.
Yeah.
I just feel like because we got like the Twitter, it makes you freaked out, and Facebook is full of people.
Yeah, you want to cover both those things.
Yeah.
The best part about LinkedIn is that it deeply understands why you can't just pound the pavement to find a job. You just need to get out there and hand out some resumes. Have you thought about that?
I was sitting at the Highlander yesterday, because that's the thing I normally do. That sounded like a real thing coming out of my mouth. I was at Highlander yesterday,
Okay.
and I overheard a guy saying how, relating multiple anecdotes from multiple friends he knew, where they would do things like, the boss is away for a week, they're collecting resumes, and a buddy of theirs comes in that wants a job, so they immediately grab all the other resumes, put the one resume on the desk, throw all the other resumes out, and be like, oh, we only got one resume for that job that came in.
There's got to be a better way. There must be a social network where I won't be hounded by baby-thirsty relatives demanding I fire a grandpa. Actually, I don't know about.
Saying baby twice doesn't really
Yeah,
work.
I feel about thirsty maybe just.
You could just say fire it. Like, I don't know.
I mean, does
Fire a
Unhinged
progeny.
relatives?
if you say thirsty relatives, does that sound
Yeah,
like
that's not
they're trying to get down?
yeah.
Yeah. Hounded by relatives demanding I fire a baby out of my vag, or
Relatives.
Or
Hounded
how
by
about-
relatives
how-
is bad though.
Hounded by
In-laws.
relatives whose only source of joy is seeing increasingly dilute copies of themselves being fired into the world.
That's very funny but too wordy.
It's really
and
long.
hounded by relatives is very, very weak.
how about just where I won't be hounded to fire a baby out of my vag?
How about just say where nobody is demanding. There must be a social network where nobody's demanding I fire a baby out of my vag pronto, right now. Maybe just fire a baby out of my vag.
Or just where
Into
people
the
are just
shit bleak
not
society.
understanding why.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I always got was relatives being like, we just don't understand why you.
It's like, for serious?
Maybe you could try explaining to us again.
I feel like demanding and insisting, I feel like it's more just like
Insinuating.
wheedling, you
Yeah.
know?
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
"Eh." I feel like there's like hounding and insisting don't capture the guilt angle
Yeah,
which
yeah.
which these attacks typically come from. Change fire out of my baby out of my edge to turn myself into a fetus cannon. I don't like fetus cannon. I don't think that's nearly as. I don't think that's something a girl would say.
No one is passive aggressing. I fire a baby out of my vag.
Yeah.
Oh, how about no one is insinuating I'm wasting my life? Because that's sideways.
There must be a social worker where nobody's telling me I'm wasting my life because I fired a baby out of my vag.
is wasting their life because I haven't fired a baby out of my vag.
Needling. Guilt tripping. Pestering me.
God, I like needling. No one is needling me to fire a baby out of my vag. That's a weird form of acupuncture.
What's another word for needling?
Provoking.
It's like when I play Scrabble and all my words are gone.
To the thesaurus?
Yeah.
Cajoling, prodding, badgering, pestering, prodding.
Oh, pestering is pretty good. Needling. Hector. Question. Ruffle.
Hectoring.
Aggravate. Bother. Harass. Harass, actually. Although harass seems like to have a more violent connotation. Goad. That's definitely like bullying,
goading.
though. Badger. Badger!
Badger.
Okay, yeah.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Santa, 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 presents. Santa, Santa, Santa.
I haven't heard that.
Christ, it's a Christ. Santa, 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 Santa.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Now, there's got to be a better way. There must be a social network where my aunt isn't badgering me to fire a baby out of my vag. Person 2. Or a place where I can find out what's going on in the world without then needing to have a long lie down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a person 3 come in who looks very calm? It's like, how do you do it, Ted? How do you look through the weight of the world isn't upon you? Oh, I only hang out on LinkedIn. I've made my online home at LinkedIn.
Yeah, a site where I can find out what my friends are doing without then needing to have a long lie down in a dark room. That's very cute.
Yeah.
That's too cute, but
I do like having a person 3 in here who just
yeah,
says,
person
like,
3, maybe person 3 walks in a suit, it's like, oh, millennials.
or having the one person being like, well, you could always join my Slack, and just,
Hey, hear me out, I'm starting a friend Slack. Wham, wham, wham. I feel like person 3 entering sort of like in front of frame, like a spokesperson, like wearing a suit and tie. It's just like social media getting you down, fickle millennials.
Yeah.
Why not try LinkedIn?
nobody's there.
Nobody's there for you.
No, I mean without then needing. Because what my friends are doing without then needing to have a long lie down in a dark room. Without them needing, because it's
Yeah.
talking about you.
You.
Yeah.
Your reaction to reading the news of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I like this idea of person 3 walks in, wearing a suit, looking very put together, or just kind of like looking good. It's like, how do you do it? How do you get through the day without wanting to gouge out your eyes with a fork? It's like, well, I'm on a completely different social media network. Really? What?
Which one?
Yeah, I use LinkedIn.
He just like pivots to look off into the middle distance, like.
Or turns right to the camera and says, I use LinkedIn. Like it breaks the fourth wall completely at that point.
Yeah, I love the idea of turning this into a fourth wall breaking like LinkedIn
Jeez.
commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh my god, we have a fake LinkedIn thing come up at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, a LinkedIn.
What is the phrase that everybody uses? Like, join me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, let's connect.
Hello, I'd
Let's
like
connect
to.
on LinkedIn.
I'd like to invite you to my professional network on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
one.
If that was the actual slogan, LinkedIn. Hello, I'd like to invite you to my professional network on LinkedIn.
The worst thing searching for a job in Victoria ever did for me was making me make a LinkedIn profile.
Oh yeah.
I have a LinkedIn profile. I mean, everybody does.
I deleted mine.
Good for you.
I don't know if I have one.
I did what?
I kept turning back on emails. I would go in and turn off all the emails, and then it would
just-
turn them back on.
That's.
Yeah.
We noticed you turned these off.
So we undid that. You must accept us.
We noticed that you don't want to receive emails from LinkedIn reminding you to go to LinkedIn. That's unacceptable.
Yeah. But have you considered going to LinkedIn?
Yeah.
So okay, so if it's not that, then person 3 comes in and just assumes the role of being the spokesperson and just talks only to the camera and does not address the people who are freaking the hell out.
Yeah, I feel like
Because at this point, it takes one of those two directions. Either it's they talk to this person and that person breaks the fourth wall, or this person comes in as an unacknowledged and
I kind
addresses
of
the
like this
camera.
person comes in as unacknowledged, and the other two people are just having like a little back and forth in the background.
Right.
And like the other two people are very like hipster millennials.
So the depth of field changes, they kind of blur out a little bit, and that person's like, it's like social media got you down, fickle millennials.
Yeah. Man, I can't spell. Cam, you said something and you went, so I don't know if you were correcting my spelling of millennial because it was incredibly wrong, or
no.
you're just not like sure about this direction.
What the hell is that?
What's the joke?
That LinkedIn sucks. It's empty.
So why are they advertising that?
Because it's a feature now, not
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's there to make your life miserable.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can't really. Because the whole point of that social network is. Because so my understanding of LinkedIn is that it's literally you go there, you put up your resume, and you say, I know these people in from work, and then they know people who know people, and then that means when you're looking for a job, you can say, well, who do I know who knows someone else at this other job, and that's kind of it. There's not like a lot of messaging. There isn't.
No, yeah.
It's probably advertising, but.
Yeah, because my experience with LinkedIn was actually just like completely hellish.
Yeah, I think there's like job postings on LinkedIn and stuff like that.
Yeah, because the point of it is like HR people need a place to go to look up people you know. I'm still having a hard time with understanding what the hell this is for.
Like it could be like, oh, I just use LinkedIn. They're completely upfront about only wanting my profile to scrape it for advertising information. And I appreciate that
They
frankness.
leave me the fuck alone the rest of the time. Oh, that's not true.
Somebody says, Pandas and Pancake says, this ad was brought to you by your boss who needs someone to endorse his skills.
Ooh, I like that.
There you
I
go.
like that too.
This ad brought to you by somebody you worked with 6 years ago.
Yeah. Or just like, it's like social media getting you down.
Get back to work. Signed, your boss.
Jaded millennials. Why not try LinkedIn? The social network where the social network where there is no network and nobody is social.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I mean, yeah, that could work.
Go back to LinkedIn. Please log in and endorse my skills.
LinkedIn, we've been here the whole time.
I do kind of like, I really just do like, please log in so you can endorse my skills.
Yeah.
As like the thing where it's just like, hey, because you get the LinkedIn like, hey, you've had like X new profile views and like people want you to endorse their skills and you've said people that said you had a skill in this and it's like, I don't care. You can't get me to go there.
Well,
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
We write that then.
So
Yeah,
is the
let's write
person
that.
is the person no? So do they come in unobscure? Like, do they come in unacknowledged? Is it just like they slide in front and the other, and we change like focal planes entirely?
I think that works. Like, I think that's fine too.
I think that's the cleanest. So it like looks like
Yeah,
an
It
ad.
really feels like
Yeah.
an ad then, yeah. That's
Okay.
a good idea.
Maybe some.
Hey, jaded millennials.
Yeah.
Is social media getting you down?
Why not get back to work?
Yeah, why not get back to work using LinkedIn, where you're not allowed to talk to anyone?
Where no one will talk to you.
Yeah. Where no one talks to you except for in the most mercenary way possible.
Where no one talks to you unless they're a recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the only reason anyone talks to you is when they need something.
So like normal.
Wow, I cannot spell. Oh, I forgot my commander deck.
I need to go move my car.
Okay, you go move your
right.
car.
Okay. Please mute me. And I'm going to
What kind of commanders do you have?
Instead of why not try, it's like, don't forget about LinkedIn. Which is like,
Oh, I like that. Hey, jaded millennials. We noticed you're not talking about LinkedIn in your list of most hated social networks. Have you considered endorsing us for this?
yes. It's like, hey, Jade Melanie, social media getting you down? Don't forget about LinkedIn, the social network where nobody talks to you. I feel like unless they need something, is
Yeah,
like,
unless where the only reason anyone talks to you is to verify that they know how to use Excel.
hey, Lurf folk, are you all getting snow up here in Victoria? Because we sure have it in Seattle. Yeah, we got some
Yep.
snow last night, and I'm unhappy about it.
Well,
Yeah. All right. Do you want to be the spokesman? And
Sure.
Alex and I'll be person 1 and 2? I'm done with Facebook. My entire feed is just minions drinking wine, my grandmother reminding me my ovaries are getting more shriveled by the day.
still sounds better than Twitter. All that is now is apocalyptic panic and finding out people I admired are actually sex offenders.
There's got to be a better way. There must be a social network where my aunt isn't badgering me to fire a baby out of my vag.
Yeah, or at least one that I can read without needing to have a long lie down in the dark room. That's me.
Hey, jaded millennials. Social media getting you down? Don't forget about LinkedIn, the social network where nobody talks to you.
Cut to logo on white.
LinkedIn, please log in and endorse my skills.
That's a great punchline. This line needs some work, and this. Yeah, that's better. I can read without then needing to have a long lie down in a dark room. Probably just lie down in a dark room works. Shorter, conciser, cut out extra words. Things that are funny to read are not necessarily funny to say. Brevity is the soul of wit.
Yep.
Yeah, or at least one I can read without then needing to lie down in a dark room. That's much better. It's clearer. Gets the idea. All right. Hey, Jaded Millennial. Social media getting you down? Don't forget about LinkedIn, the social network where nobody talks to you. Because nobody is using it.
Yeah.
That's like a little... The social network where... The social network that's neither social nor a network.
Social network where like nobody will bother you because nobody's on it.
Yeah. I don't think that's what, I feel like if we're disguising this as a LinkedIn ad, is
Yeah.
to remind people to use LinkedIn,
Yeah.
right? I feel like it's more like it could be like where there's nothing, there's no conversations happening, and like there's no reason to be there unless you're looking for a job as like a selling point, right? The social network with no news or conversations.
Yeah, I like that
There
actually.
you
Hey, Jade the Millennial, social media getting you down? Don't forget about LinkedIn. It's the social network with no news or conversations.
Ooh, how about the spokesman? It's like,
Yeah.
please log in and endorse your aunt as a great aunt.
Oh, I think that muddies it. Because when you get the emails, it's always like, come and endorse my skills on LinkedIn or,
Yeah.
right? Like, I feel like, and then nobody, I like the brevity of just please log in and endorse my skills as
Okay.
like the thing. Endorsing your aunt as a great aunt is like calling it back to like the baby thing, which I think will confuse people.
All networking and no social.
Yeah. I feel like this needs to be a 3 list though. With no news,
Pretense of friendship.
With no news, friends, or conversations.
oh, I like that, friends.
Yeah, just like with no news, friends, or conversations.
Because, yeah, nobody's friends with anybody on LinkedIn.
They are mercenaries.
Yes.
Memes.
Hey, Jude Millennial, social media getting you down? Don't forget about LinkedIn. It's the social network with no news, friends, or conversations.
That's awesome.
This has been
You're awesome.
This has been a hard-fought day, but I think that's good.
Yeah, I actually wrote another one that's probably shootable tomorrow if people need it.
What is it?
It's called the brand.
The Urbrand? Oh,
Did you check
I
that one?
saw it in our Trello.
Maybe it needs a little bit of development, but
Well, let's work on it then.
Yeah.
sure.
While you're looking that up,
Most of the content is there.
so I go outside, and in the parking lot, I see somebody get in their car and turn on their car, and I'm like, oh, they're leaving. So I run across the street to where my car is. I have to go around on a circuitous thing, but I get to my car, I get in the car, I start the car, and,
it under
and
ideas?
as I pull in the parking lot, that car had pulled out, and another car was now backing into that spot. And I was like, I hope you have 1,000 nightmares.
Wait, you really said that to them?
No, just in my brain.
Oh, okay.
I was furious. I'm like, how did you... I left and the car hadn't left yet, and I ran 30 seconds to my car. How did you get into the parking lot?
I don't know.
They must have just been driving by.
I'm like, oh, look, a spot I can... Because then they pulled into the parking spot, they backed into the spot. And I'm like, I want to punch you. And then sat in their car. And not moving, not getting out, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. So I parked in another spot that I'm going to lose like by 5 o'clock, so I have to deal with that
Well,
whole shit.
I'll probably... All right, so here is Alex's Crapshoot idea. Why not try Urbrand, source of all fiber, progenitor of cereals across the multiverse, contains all vitamins and minerals in all planes of existence across all timelines. No need to buy box. Urbrand is present at all times and all things. Simply allow Urbrand into your heart and become one with breakfast. Cut to a person in front of the bathroom. Got a shit.
I love that.
It's just like
That's tight.
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody just like pouring a bowl of cereal and it's like, stop! Try Urbrand!
it's just like a booming voice and like
Yeah.
galactic landscapes.
From inside them.
Maybe it cuts to like that person on the green screen and they're like in front of a nebula.
Stop! Why not try Urbrand?
Okay.
So it's just like some
One
schlub.
bowl of bran allows you to perceive the bran within for 24 hours.
Fuck.
Hey,
Or
dude.
perceive the fiber within.
I want to make you this person, but you're not available tomorrow.
Sorry.
A dude eating.
Some schlubbo eating, pouring cereal.
Yeah.
Adding dry cereal to milk.
Probably just pouring cereal into a bowl so we can do it as many times as
Okay,
we
yeah,
need
that's
to.
fair.
I feel like we could Greek up like like crunchy flakeums or something like that.
Frosted chokums.
Fruity lumps.
Fruity lump.
The one thing I miss about not having a Safeway on the island is, wasn't their generic box bright blue with bright yellow? Or was that like old school?
I don't remember.
Of what?
Because generic brands, like the Safeway generic brand was like a bright blue box with yellow words on it.
Not like no name brand.
Not like No Name, which is a bright yellow with black on it.
Helvetica text.
Yeah.
Looks like what you would find in City 17 in a grocery store. It's all perfectly fine though.
Oh yeah, I buy No Name stuff all the time.
Yep.
Because crushed tomatoes, they don't need to be a brand
No,
name.
absolutely not.
If I was going to buy fancy tomatoes, I'd go to the Italian Center
Just go to Italy.
and get some San Marzanos.
Boys,
Stop. Why not try brand, progenitor of all cereals?
It's going to be heavy reverb.
progenitor of all cereals, host of yes.
Father of fiber.
How about the fiber of the universe?
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. Why not try
Should probably be a-
bran?
Soluble fiber of the universe. 'Cause soluble and insoluble fiber are two different things. So-
Soluble fiber of the universe.
Yeah.
It's like eating lumber made from Yggdrasil.
What the fuck is Yggdrasil?
The world tree.
Oh, I didn't know that's how you pronounce that.
I don't know if it is.
I thought it was Yggdrasil.
No, probably not.
I used to eat all bran.
I thought you were going to say you used to eat the world tree.
I used to eat the world tree.
It was real crunchy.
I used to buy all brand buds. They're tiny little nuggets of harsh. They were chewy.
Isn't that like... I saw one cereal, it looked like the stuff that you just put in a hamster cage.
That's exactly what this was. It looked exactly like that. They were pellets, and the best part was though about it is that it was like, oh, for like 50% of your daily intake of fiber, you need 1/3 of a cup. And I was like,
Dang.
Jesus.
and
It's
that
like, no more.
yeah, be cautious.
Do
young
not
man.
exceed 1/3 of a cup per day, or per human per day.
And so I would float that, and it doesn't float in milk. It doesn't. It stays at the bottom of your milk, and it would take me 20 minutes to eat a bowl. It was so dense. I'd be like, chomp, chomp,
Yeah,
chomp,
you
chomp,
wind up
chomp.
with one really like built up arm from like lifting it. It's like, are these just shredded lead weights? Or am I eating splinters?
Pure lanthium. Become one with breakfast.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of other fiber joke to make. So, dude pouring cereal into a bowl. A booming voice is heard. Stop! Man reacts, looks up. Why not try Bran, progenitor of all cereals, soluble fiber of the universe. Bran contains all vitamins and minerals in all planes of existence across all timelines. Cut to man who's now in front of a moving space background. He's like, oh, but he's still holding a cereal box.
Bran is present at all times and in all things. Well, did we want to use the lines like, no need to buy a box?
I feel like it is selling people on something,
Okay. Yeah.
though.
Bran
like-
is present at all times and in all things.
I do like one serving of Bran allows you to perceive the fiber within all. Like you're not actually eating Bran. You're eating this thing that allows you to see it.
Yeah.
Yes. Allow Bran into your heart.
And become one with breakfast.
I do like one serving of Bran allows you to perceive the hidden world.
Permits
Yeah.
you to gaze upon the hidden world.
The hidden universe. Oh, I already said universe.
Well, wipe that line.
This hidden world.
No, I like the soluble fiber of the universe, though.
The hidden cosmos.
Oh, yes. Oh, what
the
the?
hidden cosmos.
Who?
What the fuck?
Who's in here?
Oh.
Paul?
I don't think so.
Somebody just highlighted everything?
Maybe Graham.
Oh yeah, weird.
What?
Weird. Anyway, it doesn't seem to actually be like selected.
Typing in.
Weird. The hidden cosmos of we need some sort of other fiber thing. Urbran is present at all times and in all things. One serving of Urbran permits you to gaze upon the hidden cosmos of.
What if it's protein?
Like access the nominal regularity of, you know.
Actually, yeah. How about hidden cosmos of regularity?
Yeah.
Ultimate regularity.
Yeah.
Atomic regularity.
And attain ultimate atomic regularity.
Platonic regularity.
Ooh, yeah.
Allow Urbran into your heart.
Or allow Urbran into your colon.
Into
Your heart and colon.
Into your GI tract?
Into your mind.
Your mind and body. Mind and bowels.
I find kind of like not making it too much about pooping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think then allow it into your heart's really good, but mind and body? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your heart. I really like allow Urbran into your heart and become one with breakfast. Cut to bathroom.
Gotta shit.
Gosh.
Oh, god, shit.
And then just like thunderclap.
I think just like, womp. I think it's just honk at the end
good.
there.
That's good. Oh, gotta shit.
And then just like over the credits. My God. My God.
It's like, it's perfect.
It's so fast.
The guy's straining, and then like a cosmic detonation. Let there be light.
I just love the idea of it suddenly hard cuts to the guy in front of space still holding his box of cereal.
Yeah. Can I go home?
Yeah.
If you have a dude running into the bathroom and he yells, gotta shit, and the door slams, and then the camera's still on the same thing of where he ran in, and then the camera starts to shake,
I think you just.
and then the honk.
So I think just gotta shit is a really funny place to stop.
Yeah. Okay, what are we gonna Greek our cereal to say?
How about
Frosted.
Healthy chunkos.
avocado
chunk.
toastums?
What about like OT nugs or something?
Odie Nugs. That's pretty good.
Honey Nug Crunch? Cunch, Cunch, Honey
Honey
Nug
Nug
Crunch.
Crunch.
My God, it's full of starch.
That's, oh dear.
I mean, not specifically, but...
I do really like Honey Nut Crunch.
Deleting that R is just so visceral.
Yummy cereal, start a corporation fight. I just think I like it. I don't want anything clever. I just want it to be like super generic, like cereal, like
Crunchy Nugs.
Honey Cunches of Oats.
Honey Crunches of Oats.
So, yeah, something super generic and kind of dumb.
kind of dumb, but like not like bran or like healthy
wad.
cereal or something like that.
Frosted Falklands.
Oat wad is pretty good.
What?
Oat wads.
Yeah.
Actually,
Frosted oat wads.
Milk Islands.
Milk Islands is pretty clever.
I just Milk Islands. Are people gonna know what a Milk Island is?
I mean, it's exactly what's on the box.
Phoenix Miller says granola lumps.
Graniolo.
Nothing too like spacey, obviously, because that gives away the joke. Also, it sort of undercuts it.
Sugar honks.
Sugar.
Sugar honks. It's just like some fucked up clown on it. That's good. Yeah, it needs like some overbearing circus clown, like the size of the box, just being like.
You get to design the sugar honks.
Wow.
Well, is that one done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, go to shit.
Gotta shit.
Kicking down a door.
Oh boy.
Can we open the door? It's very warm in here.
Let's see if I can.
Daddy's home.
All right, let's try to write one more.
All right.
Do we actually have any
Now we're flying.
in the
In the
ideas?
hopper?
Well, in the hopper that could be developed.
Let's look.
Skabbity boop Jute crate.
Oh yeah, well that's kind of a Boxnard thing, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. The hell is this?
The yurt. That's a one-person yurt. That is yours.
Yeah, the Ewart. Ewart.
That actually became a thing after I wrote it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
That exists now.
If you have access to Beej, you could do manscaping with Greg.
We don't have beach tomorrow.
Shit.
Because some people are filming Come on Our Hustle.
Okay.
The ghost of green screens past is an idea.
The medieval witches. Witches that are actual witches but bad at day-to-day things because living in the Middle Ages sucked. Does anybody have any food? No, besides all my teeth fell out.
That is definitely a film outside thing,
Yeah.
and it's gonna like I don't want to film outside in the cold and the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, the fake ID. Check it out. I finally got a fake ID. What? You're 33 years old. Why does this say you're 17? I'm selling my blood to the rich. Honk.
I think it might need a little
Yeah.
bit more there.
Could flesh it out a bit.
It needs some flesh on that skeleton.
Greek chorus reading sexts, falling over one another in despair.
No. The dad joke killer.
This one's called The Parents, Interview with Proud Parents. When our son started to get good, we were so happy. Yeah, he was a real boat anchor on Team Comp before.
Oh, that's so good, but it needs some.
I mean, it could be another advertisement one where it's like, send your child to the Get Good Academy.
Where we will make them speedrun Dark Souls or your money back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they will learn Duke Skip or die trying. They may actually die.
Headshots. Micro.
We've had a bunch of ideas for like making fun of speedrunning. Some of them involve a non-zero amount of special effects.
Yeah, I feel
We've
like
never really converged on one.
I feel like special effect shots are better served when Graham is behind the camera.
Yeah.
As you recall, last week of me desperately trying to make sure that we got a special effect shot right, which actually turned out great. I don't know if you saw my very rough cut I put in to make sure it actually scanned.
I like the idea of having this being like one of those after-school academies. It's
Like a tutoring center?
Yeah. Your child will learn micro, macros.
Macros. How to get 6 splits. How to get glod splits.
Sploits.
Sploits. Strats.
Apple strats.
Yeah, like QPUs.
What's
Yeah.
a QPU?
Quadruple parallel universe. You need to run for about 12 hours so you can skip across universes.
We guarantee an at least 2-fold increase in APM.
So is this like a Sylvan
It's like
Learning
a
Center?
tutorship.
Yeah. Actually, that integrates into the thing where we have one called The Parents, which is about.
Is your child bad at video games?
I would want a kid for this, though.
You just have to make one.
It's very slow, Beach.
Yeah.
It's very slow.
I mean,
do they usually have the kids in these kind of things? Or is it just usually targeted at parents?
Usually they show like the kids like really happily learning
Yeah.
and doing stuff
But couldn't
and like
it be
the
like
lesson.
stock footage?
yeah, little stock footage of kids like
Like
doing
in front of a
thing.
monitor or playing video games.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like, do you want to get good?
Because
Like,
the
like,
parents.
our 4-part program will teach your kids strats, exploits, and we'll guarantee you like a 24% increase in glod splits on their PB. Yeah, shit like this.
Yeah, because you have the parents in Ideas, which is an interview with proud parents where the mom's like, when our son started to get good, we were so happy. Yeah, he was a real boat anchor on team comp before. Like just having the parents like talk about what a difference it's made.
Something half A press. If you really want to like have your mind blown, watch half an A press. What an incredibly fascinating microcosm that is. It's just like we've beaten Mario 64 every way that's possible. So what limitation is left? How few times can you push the jump button
Yeah.
and still beat a level? Turns out half.
Yeah.
It is 10 to 3. I don't know how long we were intending to go.
Yeah, we should.
I mean, Graham did tell us to try to write 4.
Yeah, but if the well is dry right now, discussing every single crap shot we've ever
Yeah, it's.
talked
I
about
mean,
on air might.
if we don't have
A solid plan?
like if we can't take one of these that's already here and be like, okay, so what do we?
Like, I feel like this one could be close, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I totally think we could put that together.
Yeah, I don't necessarily just want to use stock footage of a kid though, right? Like, I feel like it would be better if you could have like some footage of like the proud parents actually interacting with their kid, right? Like, because the other problem with when you buy stock footage of a kid doing something, then it doesn't necessarily look like it's the same house and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, but if the idea is that you're doing if we do it like structured as a commercial, maybe we don't actually have. Oh, actually, you do that stupid thing where you have a quote written on the screen and you have an actor reading the quote from like June M. From like a location. It's like, satisfied parent, June M says, and then you have somebody reading out the quote on the screen.
I would have to watch one of these commercials to know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Not that I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not 100% on it because I don't think I've actually ever seen one of these commercials.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure I've seen one, but not recently is the issue. Could Cam play the dad? I want to see Cam play a proud parent. I'm not putting Penelope in the video. Penelope is not even 2. Also, she doesn't. I'd like her to have a say in if she wants to start
Yeah.
acting.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this one is a no,
No, I'm
Then-
not saying it's a no. I'm not sure how to structure it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And because the thing is, like, yeah, now that he's good, he was a real boat anchor on Team Comp before, is really funny, but I don't know if it's 30 seconds of build-up funny. So you have to make all of the build-up individually funny, right? Like, other than just, like, your kid's gonna learn these, like, is your kid learning these strats funny enough?
the structure of it would be like, showing somebody being like really bad at video games, being like, it's like, is your kid like this or this, being bad at something? It's like, why not? It's like, whatever the name of the organization that is teaching them is, and then it like makes some claims about what they're able to do, like teaching
Yeah.
them strat exploits and stuff. Then like goes to like a testimonial, and then
And that's the parents being like, they're a real boat anchor on Team
like-
Comp before.
it's like, apply today and get good, you scrub.
Because to play with to play with the expectations of it, you'd want to almost stop it before. You'd almost want to stop the crap shot before we actually see like the name of the center or treat it like an ad. In this case, like at least I think that doing it so that the parents are saying some stuff that's like he's really come along and his hand-eye coordination is whatever, and then like get into some really like sick like jargon, and then that's the point where it like that's the honk like immediately after that. We don't even have time to go through the rest of the commercial.
Yeah, black and white footage at the beginning, almost like an infomercial.
Yeah.
And it's like just a
Of like
black
a
and
kid
white
looking
shot of
frustrated and doing badly.
yeah, and then just like a shot of like him
An
falling down a
Xbox
pit in
controller
Mario.
bouncing off a carpet.
in slow mo.
Like a keyboard being flipped off a table.
I really just want a kid for this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right, well,
I'm sorry.
That's how it,
Like, rather than cobbling it together from stock footage that may or may not work for this, right? Like, that's my concern, is that it's a bunch of disjointed stock footage of, like, you know, that doesn't
I mean,
quite
we
all
don't
look
have
like it
to
came
say
from
that
the
it's
same
for
place.
kids. We could just say it's for anybody.
It's funnier if it's, like, for kids, though, because then it's like you're contrasting it with, like, the send your kid to a tutoring center thing, right?
Okay, well,
Lily is not here. So her being in this is an irrelevant suggestion, but it's not a bad idea to have her play a teen.
well, we got 3, so I don't know. Maybe if something pops up on the day tomorrow, you could do it. Unless we can think of something like really, really short.
Kiwi Jelly has pitched this idea several times. And it says somebody doing a DIY bachelor party cake, but instead of having like a big cake with a stripper jumping out of it, it's like it's a gluten-free cake. So it's an issue of jugs with some frosting on it.
holy shit. Wow.
People standing around the tables like, that's the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life.
His thing is like, and then there's somebody's like chewing it and spits out a staple.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Well, that's not too hard on props.
No, I think it's just like,
We
hey
need
Dave.
to find someplace that sells hard copy pornography.
Yeah, where
I mean,
are we
that
gonna...
might be the hardest thing.
Yeah.
There has to be
There's
like
got to
a
be a rural gas station.
Sure.
I wonder if there's like a prepper supply shop online where it's like, you know, we have rations, ammunition, tarps, survival gear,
hard copy
pornography
pornography
for when the internet goes down.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
an online survival commercial.
Yeah.
All of the shit that they have, and most of it's hard copy pornography. Like
Yeah.
it keeps coming back to hard copy
yeah,
pornography.
over and over again.
Yeah. It's like VHS tapes for when the EMP hits.
Wait,
what are the Viewmaster? Yeah, Viewmaster slides.
Viewmaster slides of jugs of
of like
3D.
authentic 70s erotica.
Yeah, ribald playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
That pen that when you flip it
So-
over, her bikini comes up.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
done. So who's our spokesperson here? This is our idea. Good job, Cameron, you got
Yeah.
there. Hard copy pornography.
Yeah, so
Alright.
you'd start off with like actual supplies and then start intermingling stuff, and then by the end the ratio is completely off.
Yeah.
And he's just like talking about like smut.
Like hard
It's
copy
very
pornography.
What's a
Jugs of water.
It's just like, or it's like surplus canteens.
Prepper paradise.
yeah?
It's like, come on down to Prepper's Paradise. And get ready
We
for
recently got a new shipment of Yugoslavian SKSs packed in the original Cosmoline. And
Okay, so
buy now and you get a free copy of Soviet-era hard copy pornography by the kilogram.
okay, setting up. What's your like your little like den base? What do you call that?
sheltered.
Abandoned Miss Asylum.
Shelter.
Well,
Isn't it a
Seriously?
cache?
it's like
We probably need to
because they
rip
want to sound
bug out
hardcore, right?
Yeah.
They want to sound like it's like setting up your
Base
Your
camp.
compound?
Your compound.
Oh,
Yeah, compound's
Yeah,
really good.
that's good.
When you're outfitting your survival compound, don't forget the essentials. Water purification systems. MREs. Bulk amounts of underpants and socks.
It's like bug out bags.
All right. Are you outfitting your compound for the end of the world? Don't get caught out. Instead, come on down to Prepper's Paradise for everything you need to ride out the coming apocalypse. All right.
Here.
What was that thing about like
It's like we've got
We recently received a shipment of Yugoslavian surplus SKS rifles. Buy one today and we'll include a free kilogram of Soviet-era pornography.
I don't want to go to the pornography right
straight
away.
Like, should we just start with the list of stuff?
Yeah, we've got water purifiers.
Water purification, water purification, MREs. Bulk supplies of Army surplus socks.
Yeah, that's good.
Like-
bulk
like
crates
wool,
of.
like bulk wool socks.
What's the not crate?
Bulk woolen socks.
Maybe you'd say wool socks by the crate, wool socks by the.
Pallet?
Yeah.
Entrenching tools.
Solar panels.
Now,
Hard, and then rations.
Well, that's MREs.
MREs,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
solar panels, ropes.
No, paracord.
Paracord, yeah.
Thank you.
CORD.
CORD, like cord.
Okay. We've got
Recently expired ampules of penicillin. Gas masks, yeah, probably.
I do like Army surplus penicillin.
Gas masks. The filters are still probably good.
We've got water purification systems, MREs, wool socks by the crate, entrenching tool, hardcore pornography,
Or hard copy printer.
Hard copy.
hard copy pornography, solar panels, paracord, gas masks, ribald playing cards, army surplus penicillin.
Then we can maybe start like
Every other one,
yeah,
and
every
then
other one
single
is just like
Erotic Viewmaster slides.
Solar panels, ribald playing cards, army surplus penicillin, and more. I do like, come on down and check out our latest shipment of
Yeah.
Yugoslavian surplus SKSs.
Yeah.
Still packed in the original Cosmoline.
Cosmoline.
And then go right back to we've also got
Yugoslavian army surplus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how long has it been since Yugoslavia was a country?
How long has it been since the SKS was an issued rifle? They're from the 50s.
Yeah, still works.
SK apostrophe S? For
that sounds like-
pluralizing.
That makes it
No,
look possessive to me.
Just say SK,
Yes.
surplus SKS rifles.
Yeah, SKS rifles.
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 Still packed in the original Cosmoline.
INE.
yeah.
Like gasoline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on down and check out our latest shipment of Army surplus SKS rifles. Still packed in the original Cosmoline.
You want to go in the woods? Get in here first.
Go in a woods.
Sorry, we're making some really inside baseball jokes.
Like that?
Yeah.
We've
Get
also,
in here first. We've got
survival whistles.
Ammunition.
It's like 50-gallon drums of gasoline, 50-gallon drums of turpentine, 50-gallon drums of lube, or Astroglide.
50-gallon drums of liquid. What's inside? You find out.
I mean, I do think we want to focus on the joke being that they just sell a lot of, like...
Drums of, yeah.
Did we get gasoline? Okay, yeah.
50-gallon drums of gasoline. Cosmoline.
Gasoline. 50-gallon drums of Astroglide.
Do you need it lubricated? We have some compound for that.
It's like...
wool socks, but
Unlubricated condoms. Lubricated condoms. Tingling sensation condoms.
You won't want to bring a child into this world.
50-gallon drums of pornography.
I feel it's just like hard copy pornography again, right?
Yeah. Hard copy pornography. What are some other?
VHS pornography for after VHS porn for after
For after
the
the EMPs go off.
It's like
Would that
it's
not
like
specifically
VCRs and
wipe out-
VHS cassettes for
Maybe.
suitable to view after the EMP hits.
Remember to pick up some additional hard copy pornography for bartering.
The currency of the future.
We take payment in US
titties.
dollars, gold, Bitcoin, and hard copy pornography.
Wow. The 8mm porn.
Yep.
The currency of the future.
I do kind of like referencing hard copy pornography as the currency of the future, like inside the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, are you outfitting your compound for the end of the world? Don't get caught out. Instead, come down to Prepper's Paradise for everything you need to ride out the coming apocalypse. We've got water purification systems, MREs, wool socks.
And underwear.
And underwear by the crate. And trenching, I'm going to take out trenching tools. Hard copy pornography, solar perils, paracord, ribald playing cards, army surplus penicillin, and more. Come on down and check out our latest shipment of Yugoslavian surplus SKS rifles, still packed in the original Cosmoline. Buy two, get a
buy two, get
Get a kilogram of Yugoslavian pornography for free.
of Yugoslavian army surplus pornography.
yeah.
8mm stag films.
Oh
We should definitely put that in there.
9mm magazines, 8mm.
Oh, yeah, we've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag films. That's so stupid.
We've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag films, 50-gallon drums of gasoline, 50-gallon drums of Astroglide, hard copy pornography. That's even though he's already said it. VHS pornography, guaranteed immune to EMPs. I don't know about that one actually.
How about
I think you're right.
Viewmaster pornography?
Yeah.
Guaranteed immune to EMPs.
Yeah, I actually like the Viewmaster pornography
Yeah.
thing. I think that's good. Because that's real
When
weird.
was Viewmaster thing? It was like the
Early
80s.
I thought it was a lot
Genuine.
older than that. But I don't
They keep trying to bring it back. Like now Viewmaster is a goggle set that you put your
Now I'm
Android phone
curious.
into. Yeah, I know, right?
Genuine French Viewmaster pornography from the 1980s, guaranteed immune to EMPs.
From the heyday of the 1980s.
try the 60s.
Whoa, wow.
Wow. Yeah, they're a lot older than I thought.
I think from the heyday makes it too long.
Okay.
Genuine French Viewmaster pornography from the heyday of the 1960s, guaranteed immune to EMPs. Maybe just genuine French Viewmaster pornography, guaranteed immune to EMPs.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I like somehow French as an adjective there.
I mean,
Flashlights, flashlights that are also flashlights.
Flashlights, combination flashlight,
Giant
flashlights.
Like bayonets, butt plugs. I don't know how far you want to ride this one, but
Flashlights, combination flashlights.
we need to include the pen that where you tip it over and a girl's bikini comes off. Like literally has to be
can we
really.
do like infantry decoys and real dolls that are like interchangeable?
Army surplus real dolls.
Oh, go! Wow! Oh no, thank you. Why would you put that image in my mind?
How did you describe that? Pens?
Those pens.
Where her bikini comes off when you turn it upside down.
actually training dummies and training dolls. It's kind of funny, but yeah, real dolls is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Are they called nudie pens?
But the point is that
That's-
we don't call them that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those-
We've got water for your MREs, blah, blah, blah. Come on down and check out our latest shipment of... Okay, so this is going to be dude. This is going to be spokesman.
Not Dave Spokesman.
No.
No.
Dressed
You
as...
could do hardcover pornography and then like soft cover pornography. I mean, it could actually just devolve to like 5 types of pornography in a row.
Yeah.
Just like hardcover pornography, soft cover pornography, like vintage pornography, contemporary pornography, electronic
Avant-garde pornography.
avant-garde pornography, if you're fancy.
All right, so this will be a list scrolling over an image of a bunker.
Sorry, hardcover softcore and softcover hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very silly.
Is there anything? Is the pen?
Just at the, sorry, at the end, it's just like, we've got amateurs, naturals, like...
Oh, it just turns into a porn site
just like-
description.
Yeah.
like, it's just like the string of descriptions. It's like,
All right, so what was it? Was it hardcore?
hardcover softcore. Softcover hardcore.
We've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag films, 50-gallon drums of gasoline, 50-gallon drums of Astroglide, hardcore pornography, genuine French Viewmaster pornography, guaranteed immune to EMPs, flashlights, combination flashlights, bayonets, sexy bayonets, infantry decoys, real dollars, hardcover softcore, softcover hardcore, those pens where her bikini comes off when you turn it upside down, and hard copy pornography.
Yeah,
It's hard copy pornography. Maybe even just like, and smut.
That's very Girls Costume Warehouse. I do like that, where he just ends on
Like
a single syllable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like the and smut. That's good.
Like a beat, and then it's like, so come on down, you know, get ready to.
Ride out the apocalypse in style.
So come fill your armored troop carrier.
And smut.
Bring the kids. We even have a hollowed out Mi-24 Hind helicopter with ball pit.
That could be good to run under the end.
How about just bring the kids?
Yeah.
Bring the kids. We have a T-55 ball pit.
I think just bring the kids.
Just
Yeah,
after
bring
you
the
saying
kids.
hardcore pornography, bring the kids.
That's ridiculous. All right.
All right, Alex, do you want to read this one?
Are you outfitting your compound for the end of the world? Don't get caught out. Instead, come on down to Prepper's Paradise for everything you need to ride out the coming apocalypse. We've got water purification systems, MREs, wool socks and underwear by the crate, hard copy pornography, solar panels, paracord, ribald playing cards, army surplus penicillin, and more. Come on down and check out our latest shipment of Yugoslavian Army surplus SKS rifles, still packed in the original Cosmoline. Buy 2, get a case of Yugoslavian Army surplus pornography for free. You want to go in the woods? Get in here first. We've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag films, gasoline, 50-gallon drum.
It actually doesn't read very
Okay,
well.
gasoline, Astroglide. Hard copy pornography, antique French Viewmaster pornography, guaranteed immune to EMPs, flashlights, combination flashlights, bayonets, sexy bayonets, infantry decoys, real dolls, hardcover, softcover, hardcore, those pens where your bikini comes off when you turn it upside down, and smut.
Hold on.
This is stupid.
I don't know about this. this is actually just sort of really breaks the flow.
I
This
do like
line.
it. Well, I like the Viewmaster.
Gas mask, gimp
Yeah.
masks.
Wait, what about like solid state Viewmaster pornography?
Gas masks, ass masks.
Gas masks, ass masks, gas masks, gimp masks. Oh dear.
Why?
I don't really. Infantry decoys and real dolls just doesn't seem to be at the same level.
You don't see the connection?
I'd see the connection, but it just kind of feels like it's not at the same
Yeah, I agree.
level there.
Okay. I mean, you could just throw real dolls in there somewhere as like a thing that they're talking about.
We've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag fills, gasoline, turpentine, astroglide, hardcore pornography, solid state Viewmaster pornography does not flow.
Really?
No, not at all.
So then, erotic Viewmaster slides.
No, nothing. It's got to be snappy. That's why I killed the
Okay.
50-gallon drums.
Erotic slides?
We've got 9mm ammunition, 8mm stag films, gasoline, turpentine, astroglide, hardcore pornography, erotic slides, flashlights, combination flashlights, bayonets, sexy bayonets, hardcover softcore, softcover hardcore, gas masks.
Do you want to put gimp masks in there?
I
Those
like
pens-
ass masks as well. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what an ass mask
Sure.
is.
Well,
Gas mask, gimp mask, ass mask. Those pens that were,
where her bikini comes off when you.
those pens where.
Where her
when you turn
bikini
it-
slides off when you turn it upside down.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Those pens where her bikini comes off when you turn them upside down.
Where the hula girl's bikini slides off. That's too much.
Maybe the bikini. Those
Yeah.
pens where the bikini comes off when you turn them upside down, and smut.
Oh dear. Erotic microfiche.
Erotic microfiche
That's so
is
good.
much better than slides.
Oh my god! Fucking microfiche. It's like, I gotta
It's got
squint.
that Cold War cachet.
I gotta squint real hard, but.
How did I get microfiche immediately? I can't spell solid.
Okay.
That's somebody who spent time in university,
Wow!
right?
Does it work?
Yeah. Looky here. We got red cars. We got blue cars.
We got a combination red and blue cars.
We got enough cars to choke a camel.
Choke my camel with a car.
I like that one.
All right.
That's 4.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
we did it. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm
Me too.
let's
exhausted.
eat us some food.
Well, I had lunch before I started. But
I'm going to eat us
did
some
I.
food.
I'm gonna
I
have
would
some more
also like-
coffee. That's what I want. More coffee. I want
There's-
more coffee. I see that Jeremy Knoll came in to see us write a really filthy crap shot. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey.
There's like, how many times do we actually just say hardcore pornography in this? 3. It's in every single list.
All right.
Hard. We did.
Hard
say
copy.
We say hard copy.
It's
Yeah.
it's written
Or
down as
hard
hard
copy.
copy. You keep saying
Yeah.
hardcore.
Well,
If you hyphenate it, you might not.
yeah.
So, but anyway, I mean, that's the problem for the person who'll be reading it.
Yeah. Hard copy pornography is mentioned 3 times.
All right.
It's very important.
Yes.
It's the currency of the future.
Yes.
Way of the future.
Okay. We're done. It's 3:20. Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed in an hour.
You can't tell me what to do.
No.
It's, we're done. Thanks for joining us on the crap shot. It has definitely been maybe not our easiest day. It's not like the ideas were shooting out of our fingers, but I think we got there after a while. Good job, Cameron, coming up with just like a crazy survivalist who is obsessed with hardcore pornography or hard copy pornography.
Yeah, I just came up with that. That was my invention.
Yeah.
Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I really like the Urbrand, Alex.
very
Yeah, the
similar.
Urbrand is awesome.
The Urbrand is great. Oop, got a shit.
Got a shit. Got to shit.
Subs then.
It's like I did
Yes,
this.
let's
You
welcome
did
our-
this. I did this.
Let's welcome our subs and our bit donators. Hey, Kavala, thank you for subscribing for 32 months in a row. Shoot that crap.
Izza the NG is resubbed the 27-month. Horn.
Bear, 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 bear.
Lurker Spine's back for the 31st month. Praise be to fiber internet. Oh, if only we had that.
Yeah.
Vorpal Warhammer is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Wow, thanks for showing up for this. Nerds Home has subscribed for 39 months in a row, saying, so I logged into Paul fixing the internet. Sweet.
Tahosa01 is resubbed the 13th month. Just missed out on the spoopy month for number 13.
Null Valid's a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Null Valid. This is all we ever do.
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll 3 Mr. Hyde is a new subscriber. Welcome.
Yeah, we're always talking about pornography. Applebus has subscribed for 2 months in a row, saying, oh, look, a button.
Who found it?
Miss Wiley is resubbed for the 8th month. Thank you so much.
And Mox Bagel's back for the 8th month. Will we ever see Crapshots in the universe while Graham and Alex live together? I have to make poops today style thingy. I mean, we just did a shitting one.
Me, Justin, you chat for 6 months. Wait, 6 months already? Me people are time thieves.
Aw, well, thank you. Crash ZX is a subscriber for the 41 months in a row, saying straight piped.
Granny Sohail is resubbed for the 14th month. Woot, 14 months.
And Dentargon's back for the 42nd month. 42! Wait, what was the question again?
Wizmod is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
And thank you for 499 bits from Going Medium, AJ Malik, W Nivik, and Rock Pusher. Hooray! Thank you guys so much for joining us for this incredibly filthy crapshoot.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we started with, like, shooting babies out of vaginas, and we
Yeah,
ended
how
up
many
with...
times did we say
and
vag?
We killed a
Many
woman.
times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
While
killed
she was
Becky.
giving a
Yeah.
handy?
Yeah, well, she was
A beej? I don't know.
We don't
deploying a hand whammy.
We don't straight up say that Scott was getting a handy and now he's in therapy. But we really maybe should change that line so that's what it says.
I mean, if her head was crushed by a pillar, maybe he's lucky that he was getting a handy.
I know, right?
Can you imagine if, like, a pillar came down and, like, crushed somebody's back and just their head popped up? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my God! Take us home. Get us out of here. Heather! No! So I'm taking all my. Taking my.
This mistake.
Nope. I'm leaving. Goodbye.